right. If ever you leave something, young and leave for a reason. Everything can change, leaves in the season. Standing in dirt, you notice that trees is breathing. Don't expect to see green, homie, you ain't put the seeds in. I've been dreaming about this journey for a minute, losing my spot in the game to gain everything in it. I started off walking alone to a blank finish, and if the youngin' never come home, you straight kill it. Word to the word homicide. Nowadays, dollar signs to replace the substance in a lot of rhymes. No answers, a lot of questions, a lot of whys. Yo, we kill for dough, and yet we let dollar die. I use his death as a metaphor for recession. There's a war in hip hop, and money is a weapon. Rest the soul, God bless the dead. Chucks cover my soul's tiger cap on my head. I keep it moving. Just keep it moving, homie. Just keep it moving, homie. We keep it moving like left, right, left, right.
Urbana 104.5 FM. I want to thank you for bearing through all the technical difficulties. Thank you for staying tuned with us through all the mayhem that may happen throughout the show. Thank you for your patience. As always, say many shoulders to my grandmother, mom, and my godmother back in New York and Florida. Send my love out to my family and friends, whether your arms each way, a digital mile, text message, a hug, physical, whatever it may be, mental. Trying to hurl some oral javelins at your ears and some digital waves for your consumption as we go forward. A lot of things I want to talk about is we have a great show lined up for you. This event is called L.I.F.E. Lower the music just a little bit, man. Thank you to King Midas for providing the beat as well. We got a slew of amazing artists who are going to perform for the rest of the night. Everybody from J. Moses. We got Girls Next Door. We have Dena Goldberg, and a special guitarist is going to be up there as well. We also have coming up to the microphone, Furious Type will be blessing us for the first time ever as a whole. Normally just Andy blessing us. A lot of things I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the situation with Kiwane Carrington and the protests that have been transpiring. I want to give folks, people tune into my show, they never know what they're going to get. And I tell you, every time you tune into me, it's going to be something completely different because my life is like that. Sometimes I comes across something, a situation, a person, whatever it may be, and I'm touched, and I have to share it with a larger audience. And so, given the privileges that I have, I like to share with more people. But Kiwane Carrington was killed by Officer Norbitz. Apparently his gun accidentally went off, and this happened 2 Fridays ago. He came home early from school from the Ready program. He forgot his keys, was locked out, came in through the back door. And when he was going through the back door with his friend who happened to be with him, whose name I won't say because he's under 18 and there's a burglary case against him, but he and his friend are locked out of the house. Somebody calls the cops and tells them that he's been trying to rob the place for whatever reason. The cops show up. Chief Finney shows up, R.T. Finney, the chief of the police in Champaign shows up, tells them to, get on the ground, tries to get order in the situation, not knowing what's going on because he thinks a robbery's in progress. Mind you, these are two youth. One is 15 years old, one is 17 years old. So it's a situation where it's, plus they're two African-American youth. I mean, depending on who you are, you already know what it is. And so they tell the kid to get on the floor. Maybe the kid just didn't appreciate that. He's at home, locked out, trying to get on the door. It's been raining. Tells him to get on the ground. He doesn't want to get on the ground, whatever happens. The kid walks away, Kiwane does. And Officer Finney decides to start wrestling him and tries to stop him, halt him from doing what he's doing. Next thing you know, another officer shows up on the scene, Officer Norbitz. Officer Norbitz has a history. For folks that don't know, he was involved in the 2000 case, I think it was 2000, with Greg Brown, where Greg Brown was beat to death by officers, and Officer Norbitz was one of the officers who helped to deliver the blows, which ended up fatally wounding him and leading to him having a heart attack. The case didn't get, tried in court. Champaign ended up paying, along with their insurance company, about $180,000 to the family of Gregory Brown. Officer Norbitz was the one responsible. Shows up to the scene now. Kiwane is there, I guess, scuffling, with the officer. Somehow the gun accidentally goes off and fatally kills Kiwane Carrington. Now, his friend, whose name I won't mention, gets arrested for attempted burglary. Trespassing, I should say. I don't know if it's trespassing or alleged burglary. While Kiwane is dying, literally dying in front of the officers end up going in a battering ram to break into the house through the back door. Right? Break into the back door to find out what I don't know. We don't have the details on that. Okay? All kinds of things are going on here that are inhumane, just not reasonable for a normal human being to do while somebody's dying. But the thing is with me, man, people don't know depending on where you're from, I hear something like this, and to be honest, I'm like, so what? And people get mad at me about that, and I'm just real numb to the situation because they don't understand what my life is like. I mean, I have a very privileged situation. I go from meeting some of the most educated people to some of the people who have nothing, and I'm connected to both because I had nothing, and by virtue of where I came from, And so when I hear the situation, I'm like, it's a tragic situation, and I don't condone their actions of anybody in that situation. It's horrible. Nobody's a winner. And we already know what's going to happen. The cops is going to get exonerated in a criminal court case. The civil case, the family's going to get money. You know, the cases in the criminal court case is not going to get tried in Champaign because there's too many minorities. So they'll say it's biased, like they're doing for the Oscar Grant case in San Francisco. They're going to move the case to another jurisdiction with less minorities, so it'll be less biased, right? And then he'll be exonerated of the charges, and then the family will get the money. But the family will never be whole. And so I hear people say, well, how can you be so cruel and so insane? You got to understand, just a week ago, I come home, man, coming home from school, doing what I was supposed to be doing. I get a call from my family and say, I get it from my family member and say, you know, well, so-and-so has just been shot at. I was like, well, what the hell is going on, man? So my cousin, your little cousin just got shot at, man. Our cousin and my brother just got shot at while they were outside on so-and-so block. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, man, it was on the news. It was on ABC. I was like, what? So we go out, of course, the power of technology. I go to Google ABC Witness. I Google the address where we live by in the South Bronx on 146 by Willis Avenue. And I go to look at the details. Lo and behold, there was a shooting there. And apparently while they were shooting at my cousins, both of them, this lady who was pushing her grocery cart with laundry for her family was fatally killed. She was fatally killed while they were running away from being shot at. And like, people gotta understand, I went through a period of my life where I was getting phone calls, and when it wasn't during a regular part of the day, I was like, oh man, I wonder what happened now. You know, I just had to brace myself for what I was about to hear. And depending on who you are, you may have that, that just may be your life, and you can't do anything about it. So that's one of those phone calls I got, and I braced myself, but even still, my cousins, apparently, I get more details about the situation. Apparently, they were a misunderstanding. People mistook them for someone else who they wanted to have beef and have a scuffle with. And the person had a gun. A young person shooting at another young person, scuffling. And my cousin, 16 years old, he's a boxer. So in terms of hand skills on the block, I mean, everybody knows they're not going to touch him. So for some reason, they mistook him for the person they wanted to be at, and they started shooting at him. He's running away. My two cousins are running away from the situation. And while one of them is running away, they run by a lady who's pushing a laundry, and she gets shot and killed. And I'm thinking of this situation. I'm like, they're repeating the situation to me, and I'm like, I forget sometimes. I honestly forget that my cousin's 16 years old, and he's seeing all this and experiencing all this, and it's like, people gotta understand, you know, it's a lot of kids are going through this, and I have sometimes when I see my cousins, I forget about that they're 16 years old, and I do the same thing just like you listening. I do the same thing like people watching TV, and I dissociate them from the human beings that they are, and I consume the reality being projected to me from TV of them being truant, them being criminals, and I forget that these are little kids. They don't know right from wrong, and they're dealing with the consequences and situations around them, trying to make the best decisions possible with the situation. And then it progresses. The situation progresses. And my cousin tells me, he calls me, I'm like, oh my God. I call him up to hear him. I'm not really stressing. I'm like, the woman dying is a tragic situation. They're reporting it on ABC, you know, and all that. The news reporters on the block is usual stuff. Maybe not usual, depending on where you're from. And he's telling me, I'm like, yo, what's going on, man? I'm trying to remember that he's a 16-year-old, trying to deliver to him a message that's going to pull him out psychologically from the lowest level that he's at, pull him up higher. Right? But I forget sometimes, and I tell him, like, yo, what's going on, man? Like, seriously, when is your funeral gonna be? So we could just show up and I could just brace myself. I could throw a few tears at you. You know what I'm saying? I could get all my pain out. We can go to the funeral. I see your body. Hopefully it's open casket. And we can all get on, and then we'll cry a little bit, and then we'll forget about you. And if you sold enough drugs, then there's gonna be a billboard and a whole wall that we dedicate to you on the block. And then we'll keep it moving. And I'm thinking to myself now as I'm hearing these words coming out of my mouth into your ears, and like I'm numb to it. And I'm thinking he was 16 years old. He's got a kid. His older brother has a kid who's only 18. His father was shot and killed, my uncle. My grandfather was shot and killed. And I'm like, I don't know what to say to him, man. And that's what I see. I hear the situation about this kid, Kiwane Carrington. I'm like, I don't know what people want. And that's why people come by and they tell me they hear the situation who were tangentially associated with the situation from the university. Say, oh, that was so tragic. That's so sad that happened. I'm like, I just don't believe you. And so between the comments you're throwing at me, I'm throwing cynical, words back at you because I'm trying to understand the situation in a way that we can mitigate it and how make it better. So That's a little bit of what you get on the show, man. You get a little bit of feedback. People don't know what they're going to get when they consume the ears. It's the show WRFU Urbana 104.5 FM. It's never right or never wrong. It just is what it is. We have great artists up on deck, man. It's life and art. I give you a little piece of my life. I did give a little piece of their art. You come here and I'll always bless the microphone first. No matter what anyone says, man, I always rub it and shine it and split it back and forth, man. Jay Moses is first up on deck. He's going to come out in a few minutes. Next, after that, we're going to have live as well. We're going to have Dena Goldberg blessing us with a guest guitarist. After her is going to be Girls Next Door blessing us with their beautiful vocals. And we're going to go from great to amazing throughout the night. We're going to finish off with Fierce Type, Andy Marillion leading them off with the smooth vocals as well. Great artists coming through. I want to thank everyone who's contributed, from DJBooth.net to Matt Chirac to Emmanuel Mandible, Camacho blessing us as well. Johan in the back of all, Jamal, all the folks who are here supporting us. All I can say is thank you, man. I don't know why you tune in. I don't know why you like hearing what you hear, but we appreciate the love and support. Yeah, self-denigrating, self-loathing, but always self-promoting. You can catch us on Mondays at 11 p.m. on UPTV Channel 6, Wednesdays at 11 p.m. on Channel 7, always Wednesdays, Fridays at 10 p.m. on 104.5 FM. Thank you for tuning in to the show. We'll be back in 5 minutes with another live back. I got to hear myself, man. Give me some feedback so I can feel back myself. It's WRFU Urbana 104.5 FM. We have a scholar to my left and the right on the camera screen right now. Tell them who you are. Tell them where you're coming from. What are you doing standing next to me?
I go by the name of J. Moses, resident of Champaign, Urbana. Hi, people.
We have a scholar on here deck, and in the background we have on the drums blessing us for the first time.
Name is Jesse. What's up?
Jesse, what's up, man? Jesse, what's up? That's how it is, man. That's how we roll. We're gonna have a great time right now. We're gonna do, I consider myself, I always say, throw some D's on them, some Ph.Ds, some MDs, some bachelor's degrees, go full 360, we come back. I have a special scholar here. We challenge every artist who comes out here to push themselves to a higher level. Jay, you ever played with a live drummer before?
I haven't. This will be my first time.
Okay, so folks out there, I'm gonna begin my Ph.D. in biomusical engineering right now. What we're gonna do is, we're gonna force Jay, we're gonna play his song for 10, 20 seconds. We're gonna let Jesse actually hear the song. He's gonna catch the beat, and then Jay's gonna flow with him for the first. They've never played together before. They've never actually gone back together, so they don't know who each other are. So we're gonna switch microphones and turn this one off. That's how we do it right here, man. We off the guard, off the cuff, off the wrist. Here's how we go. So Jay is getting challenged for the first time. Give them your website. You know where the next place you're performing is, your information. How can they stalk you?
You can catch me at facebook.com/JMoses217. Really, if you do a search on JMoses217 on any site, you're bound to find me. You can go to my blog at jmoses217.blogspot.com. Right now, I'm looking for gigs, you know what I'm saying? So if anybody's listening and likes what you hear and you have some type of ties anywhere, hit me up at the sites I just listed and, we'll talk business.
And folks, again, that's myspace.com/JAYMOSES217. JAYMOSES217. We'll flash it on the bottom of the screen. Right there. What's the name of the first song you're going to do for us?
The first song I'm going to do is called Bounce.
Like I said, folks, you've never seen this before. That's how we do it on the show, man. We challenge every artist. Jesse here is going to hear the beat, catch it. We're going to keep it moving. Play Bounce for us, man. Play Bounce. Here we go, folks. This is for your listening pleasure, courtesy of the show.
Keep it bouncing.
Swaffy.
Keep it bouncing.
Yeah.
Keep it bouncing. Keep it bouncing.
Here's my swagger right, check. Fit nice, check. Kicks tight, check. Yes, now watch your boy bounce. And make sure that it don't bounce. 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 Hey. What do you know about chillin' on the boat on the coast, finna coast out? Job so heavy in the shirt that it poke out. Ferrari or the Lamb, hey fam, bring them both out. I don't like the Pirelli, so bring the spokes out. You won't find my album in stores because it's sold out. I don't know spit about it, but so many other cats will live that lie cause they spit about it. You don't live about it. This young man bout business, and if you ain't bout that, fam, then get about it. See, you ain't putting in work. I'm on my 25th hour in the studio. I'm trying to bring a hit about it. My work ethic is appealing for sure. Been nice with mine since they cut the umbilical cord. No comparison, paralysis is feeling your boy. Overhead punchlines, just the ceiling, of course. Make sure my swagger right, check. Fit nice, check. Kiss tight, check. Yes, now watch your boy bounce. Bounce. Bounce.
Hey, now make sure that I rip mics, check, fit nice, check, spit right, check. Yes, now watch your boy bounce, bounce. Look. See, I'm a young passporter. Crossing your land borders, got a deep flow that never stop, you damn water. I'm fresh as a shower, I'm out of the damn water. In a suit and tie, confusing out with the transporter. Nice with delivery, putting your man's order. And you envy my words when I'm putting them in order. I'm 10 to 20 stacks while you with your man quarters. I'm the same behind as in front of the camcorder. On the other hand, I'm sorta tired and getting bored of that whack is crap spit that you recording. Never really could understand why labels support them when I need sponsors. For real, y'all should endorse him. Major player in the game, catch me on the court, then I'm killing these beats. I'm just bringing a corpse in, you're in deep thought if you should pause him. Who else but Mose? Of course he'll make sure that my swagger right. Check, fit nice, check, kicks tight, check. Yes, now watch your boy bounce, bounce, bounce. Make sure that I rip mics, spit right, now write my check and make sure that it don't bounce, bounce, bounce. Look. Hey yo, considering the fame, I ain't stopping till my pockets as fat as a cat with nothing but a nickel to his name. The Lorenzo's on the range, and I don't even drive one. Just wanted to make sure my line ended with the bang, bang, no gun out. Got enough lines for the next 100 years. Trust me, I never run out, but the rhymes come dumb out of his one mouth. And give it a few minutes, it'll be in everyone's mouth. My mission and my intention is ripping this mic and hitting this lick like I'm Ike, switching the kick like I'm writing sick while I'm spitting, pushing digits from what you kicking. I need you to catch amnesia. Forget it. See, I ain't gotta argue about who is the sickest, who isn't, who isn't. I ain't even gotta finish. No birth control. I'm just kidding. Is my swagger right? Check. Fit nice? Check. Kicks tight? Check. Yes. Now watch your boy bounce. 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 Now make sure that I rip mics, spit right, check, write my check, and make sure that it don't bounce, 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 bounce. Hey, hey.
Don't be stingy with the clapping, man. I don't want to call people out by name, pointing at them in the background, or getting blessed on the microphone right now. Jay Moses, tell them who you are, give me your website, give me information.
Once again, I'm Jay Moses. All my websites are the same. If you do a search on Jay Moses 217 on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace. You can check my blog out at jmoses217.blogspot.com. Yeah.
Folks out there, man, what's wrong with them?
My email is jmoses217@gmail.com. And then on my sites, all the same, jmoses217. You find me Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, all that.
Coming to a room near you and a speaker box near you. Thank you for staying tuned with the WRFU Urbana 104.5 FM. Next up, we have Dena Goldberg with a special guest guitarist coming up in a few seconds. Thank you to Jay Moses. Keep staying tuned with us. Take it away, Manny Fresh. Raise it up, Manny. Raise it up. Good evening, folks. It's WRFU Urbana 104.5 FM. About to have amazing scholars to my left and on the right in the camera going to bless us. Tell them who you are. Tell them where you're coming from. How did you just show up next to me?
My name is Dena Goldberg. Where I'm coming from, I'm a student.
From your mama.
Oh, yeah, I do come from her. I'm a student here at the U of I, and I'm from Libertyville, Illinois. And this is my amazing guitarist.
I'm Jared Kimball. I'm born and raised here in Urbana, and I'm a student in Illinois. And I just heard through the grapevine she needed a guitarist for the show. I came running.
Did you come out of your mama with a guitar in your hands at all? Was that
No.
That'd be a very complicated
No, my dad
pregnancy,
put
I
it in
think.
my hands when I came out.
Oh, okay. That's
a boy.
That's probably safer, I think, just for the whole process. I'm not.
Yeah, she's
familiar
actually
with that.
listening right now.
Okay, well, thank you for listening in, Mom. We're having a good time. And give them your website, give them some information about you, where they can find you.
Okay, it's the Facebook music page, and you just look Dena, D-E-N-A. And actually, if you want to Google me, my actual stage name is Dena Mara, so that's D-E-N-A-M-A-R-A-H. And I have a few things up for that, but yeah, just go to the Facebook page. It has the links to everything else.
There you go. And what's the name of the next song you're going to do for us?
The next
Actually
song,
going to do for us this
we're
time.
going to sing live. I just wanted to give an example of, my singing, because I'm a little bit sick right now, but
Aren't we all? Maybe in the head, maybe a little.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do Almost Lover. It's a cover from by a Fine Frenzy.
Fine Frenzy, Almost Lover. Jared Kimball on the guitar. Dena Mara Goldberg. Here we go, folks. Take it over.
Your fingertips across my skin, the palm trees swaying in the wind, images. You sang me Spanish lullabies, the sweetest sadness in your eyes, clever trick. Well, I never wanna see you unhappy. I thought you were the same for me. Goodbye, my almost lover. Goodbye, my hopeless dream. I'm trying not to think about you. Why can't you just let me be? So long, my luckless romance. My back is turned on you. Should've known you'd bring me heartache. Almost lovers always do. We walked across a crowded street. You took my hand and danced with me. Images. And when you left, you kissed my lips. You told me you would never, never forget these images. And well, I never wanna see you unhappy. I thought you were the same for me. Goodbye, my almost lover. Goodbye, my hopeless dream. I'm trying not to think about you. Why can't you just let me be? So long, my luckless romance. My back is turned on you. Should've known you'd bring me sorrow. Almost lovers always do. I cannot go to the ocean. I cannot drive the streets at night. I cannot wake up in the morning without you on my mind. So you're gone and I'm haunted, and I bet you're just fine. Did I make it that easy to walk right in and out of my life? Goodbye, my almost lover. Goodbye, my hopeless dream. I'm trying not to think about you. Why can't you just let me be? So long, my luckless romance. My back is turned on you. Should've known you'd bring me heartache. Almost lovers always do.
Give it up, some folks. Dena Goldberg, Jared Kimball in the background as well. Are there lyric there? Did I get it wrong? Jared Kimball?
Jared, no, that's accurate.
That's accurate? Okay, that's accurate. That's accurate. There you go, folks. I was getting the lyric with the turning your back, and there's been the breaking parts. I'm thinking dirty thoughts in my head, but name the the reaction. What's the name of the next song you're gonna do for us?
Actually, this song is a little slow acoustic rendition of Girls Just Wanna Have Fun. And we decided to make it our own. And so it's gonna be it's gonna be.
Are you sure?
Am I sure?
Girls want to have fun.
I am positive girls just wanna have fun. Right, girls? Every girl that's here in the studio, yeah? But this is, there's
Just
a
my
lot
mom in the background for folks out there who can't see us on camera.
But there's a lot of upbeat versions of this song, so we're doing a slow acoustic version.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun. Last song for Dena Goldberg. Last song celebrating for Dena. Jared, take it away, folks.
home in the morning light. My mother says, oh, what you gonna do with your life? Oh, mother dear, we're not the fortunate ones, and girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls, they wanna have fun. The phone rings in the middle of the night. My father says, oh, what you gonna do with your life? Oh, daddy dear, you know you're still number one, but girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls, they wanna have, that's all they really want, some fun. When the working day is done, oh, girls, they wanna have fun. Yeah, girls, they wanna have fun. Do, 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 some boys take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest of the world. I wanna be the one to walk in the sun, and girls, they wanna have fun. Yeah, girls, they wanna have fun. Yeah. When the working day is done. Oh, when the working day is done. Oh, girls, they wanna have fun. They wanna have fun.
Give it up. Stop being stingy with the clapping. I don't have to call people like I said, man. I know your names. I don't want to call anybody out over there. Having a good time. One more. Uno más by popular request, popular demand. What's the name of the last song you're going to do for us?
The last song is one of my favorite songs. It's called Freckles, and it's a Natasha Bedingfield
Freckles.
cover.
You know what Freckles reminds me of?
What?
My cousin
Oh.
Victor Cruz, who will be here 2 weeks from now. November 6th, we'll have an event at La Casa Cultural Latina taking place from 9:30 to midnight. There'll be 3 scholars talking about the history of hip-hop and the contributions of Latinos taking place. For the time being, Freckles, Dena Goldberg, Jared Kimball original, are the show mixes, I like to say. Exit stage right, left. Exit stage right? Stage right, stage right, stage right. I don't even know.
You got it?
I don't even know. Look at me.
Oh, it's cool. Okay. I used to care so much about what others think about. Almost didn't have a thought of my own. The slightest remark would make me embark on a journey of self-doubt. But that was a while ago. This girl has got stronger. And if I knew then what I knew now, I would have told myself, don't worry any longer. It's okay. 'Cause a face without freckles is like the sky without the stars. Why waste a second and not loving who you are? Those little imperfections make you beautiful, lovable, valuable. They show your personality inside your heart, reflecting who you are, who you are, who you are. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wondered if I could trade my body with somebody else in magazines, with the whole world full at my feet. I felt unworthy and would blame my failures on the ugliness I could see when the mirror looked at me. Sometimes I could feel like a little girl who doesn't belong in her own world. But I'm getting better at reminding myself that a face without freckles is like the sky without the stars. Why waste a second and not loving who you are? Those little imperfections make you beautiful, lovable, valuable. They show your personality inside your heart, reflecting who you are. Reflecting who you are.
Woo! WRFU Urbana 104.5 FM. Give me your website again. Give me your contact information. How can they reach you,
Alright.
stalk you, touch you,
Oh.
walk behind you, behind class?
My website it's a Facebook music page, and you search Dena, D-E-N-A. I also have a Wix page, which is www.wix.com/DENAMARAH/DENASITE, and that's my one of my other sites, but I felt like listing it.
Got like a hand cramp listening.
Yeah.
And you, Jared, where can they find you?
Yeah, I gotta throw myself out there. I'm on Facebook at Facebook/Jared Kimball Music and MySpace/Jared Kimball Music. I do recording and producing of local artists free of charge. So just contact me. I have some of my own stuff on there. Some of the stuff I've done with other people. Just let me know if anyone wants to get in touch.
JAREDKIMBALL. There you go, folks. Thank you to Dena. Thank you to Jared.
Thank you
Next
for
up on
having
deck
us.
is Girls Next Door. Keep staying tuned with us as a show. 5 minutes from now, keep staying. Thank you all, folks, for staying. Being so patient. Next act coming up. Take it over, Manny Fresh. Good evening, folks. It's WRFU up here on 104.5 FM right now. We got some special scholars to my left on the right on the camera screen. I want to thank you all for staying tuned. And always, you can give us some feedback by visiting myspace.com/thisshow1045, myspace.com/thisshow1045, or you can email us at wrfu@comcast.net. Again, it's wrfu@comcast.net, wrfu@comcast.net. Give us some feedback. We're not too good for criticism, man. We're always trying to get better. Want to hear what you want to hear, what you didn't like, what you did like. Of course, maybe you not want to hear me more, the ladies behind me, perhaps. Who are these people behind me? Step to the microphone. Give them some information about you.
Okay, we're the girls next door, as you can see by reading our shirts.
They're
we're
reading the shirts is what they're doing. They're definitely.
We're actually an RSO on campus at the University of Illinois, and we've been around for 39 years now.
39
So-
years.
Yeah, 39
Wow.
years. We're not 39, but our group has
Wow,
been around
I was
for
gonna
that
say,
long.
man, some of y'all, how many classes you taking? Super senior.
Yeah, exactly. So we're excited to sing some songs for you today.
And in terms of your website, how they can contact you, what's the best mechanism
Okay,
to do
you
that?
can contact us by going to www.girlsnextdooracapella.com. And acapella is spelled ACAPPELLA. Double
Yeah.
P. People always miss it.
Double P, that's correct. Visit them right now. And where's the next place you're going to be performing? Where can they, where are you going to find you next? Do you know the next site, next location?
Actually, we're performing on Friday, November 6th at a show that involves a lot of other a cappella groups. And I think it's at Greg Hall on November 6th.
November 6th. Okay. Ladies of Girls Next Door are going to bless the microphone. Tell them the name of the first song you're going to do for us.
Okay, the first song we're going to sing is One Step at a Time. And it's a cover, and the song is originally by Jordan Sparks with Caroline on the solo.
One Step at a Time, Caroline on the solo. I'm going to get off the microphone. Nobody wants to see my face. All the girls next door.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hurry up and wait. So close, yet so far away. Everything that you always dreamed of, close enough for you to taste, but you just can't touch. Wanna show the world, but no one knows your name yet. Wanna when and where and how you're gonna make it. You know you can't forget the chance, and your face in the door keeps slamming. Now you're feeling more and more frustrated, and you're getting all kind of impatient. Waiting, we live and we learn and take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. It's gonna supposed to happen, and we find the reasons why, one step at a time. You believe and you doubt, you're confused, you got it all figured out. Everything that you always wish for could be yours, should be yours, would be yours if they only knew. Wanna show the world, but no one knows your name yet. When, where, and how you gonna make it? You know you can't forget the chance, and your face in the door keeps slamming. Now you're feeling more and more frustrated, and you're getting all kind of impatient. Waiting, we live and we learn and take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen, and we find the reasons why, one step at a time. When you can't wait any longer, but there's no end in sight. It's your faith that makes you stronger. The only way you get there is one step at a time. Take one step at a time. There's no need to rush. Falling in love. Supposed to happen, and we find the reasons why. One step at a time. There's no need to rush. We're falling in love. It's gonna happen. Supposed to happen, and we find the reasons why. One step at a time.
Yeah, give it up for them folks. Getting free musical stylings from the girls next door, I should say. I was going to say ladies next door. Is that okay? I'll say ladies next door. That's a totally different a cappella group, actually. They're fighting for the rights to their names and whatnot. So the website, again, give them the information for the website so they can have that girls next door a cappella.
Okay, the website is www.girlsnextdooracapella.com.
And the next venue they can find you at on November 6th would be?
At Gregory Hall on campus.
And can we go, some folks always have a misconception, perhaps, that in order to be involved in music, you have to be a music major. Can we go around and perhaps get first name and also your major?
Yeah. My name's Emily, and I'm in elementary education.
Elementary, my dear.
I'm Danielle. I'm choral music ed.
Choral music.
I'm Kelsey. I'm also choral music ed.
Choral music.
I'm Caroline. I'm psychology.
I can psychologically.
I'm Callie. I'm recreation, sport, and tourism.
Oh, we playing ball afterward. Oh.
Gina, speech pathology.
Oh, I can hear you, girl.
I'm Hannah, and I'm choral music education.
Choral music. I hear you too. We're singing, harmonizing.
I'm Elizabeth, and human development and family studies.
I'm a better man by hearing you talk. Go ahead.
I'm Marie. I'm in choral music education.
Okay, sing to my ears. Go ahead, next.
I'm Mary. I'm a math and computer science major.
I got it all figured out, girl. Go next.
I'm Hannah, and I'm a sociology major.
Oh, man, society. I don't even want to say what I want to say with that one, but it's not PG-13.
I'm Melissa. I'm psychology.
In my head as well. I always tell the girl, I'm not trying to get between your legs. I'm trying to get between your ears, and that's they always get it for. It's a problem for some reason. I don't know what does that mean, anyhow. What's the name of the next song you're going to do for us?
The next song we're going to do is called Pumpkin Soup.
Pumpkin Suit?
Pumpkin Soup. Like
Pumpkin Soup. Soup. Pumpkin
Yes.
soup?
Yes.
That's some Midwest stuff, man. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah,
man.
it's not anything about pumpkin soup.
I was going to say, we don't have that in the Bronx. Pumpkin soup. I've never heard that. We got candied yams. That's about it, man. Even with the pumpkins, we got to get in hard, from the Midwest. Pumpkin soup. Pumpkin. The girls next door. There you go.
One, two, three, four.
Bum, 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 bum. You chat to me like we connect, but I don't even know if we're still friends. It's so confusing. Understanding you is making me not want to do the things that I know I should do. But I trip fast and then I lose, and I hate looking like a fool. I just want your kiss, boy. I just want your kiss. I just want your kiss, boy. I just want your kiss. The lights are on and someone's home, but I don't know if they're alone. There's someone else inside my head. Living there too fills me with dread. This paranoia is distressing, and I spend most of my nights guessing. Are we not? Are we together? Will this make our lives much better? I'm not in love. I just wanna be touched. I just want your kiss, boy. I just want your kiss. I just want your kiss, boy. I just want your kiss. Oops, I think I got too close, 'cause now he's telling me I'm the girl that he likes most. Now I'm messed up, it's not the first time. I'm not saying you're not on my mind. I hope that you don't think I'm unkind. I just want your kiss, boy. I just want your kiss. I just want your kiss, boy. I just want your kiss. I just want your kiss, boy. I just want your kiss. I just want your kiss, boy. I just want your kiss.
Transition like a magician, going backwards and forwards on the microphone as we speak. Ladies, give them your website again. How can they contact you, stalk you?
Okay. You can contact our business manager by going to our website, which is www.girlsnextdooracapella.com.
I try to give Melissa some shine here. She was like, she stood behind me and whatnot. And she's the business manager and whatnot. Girls Next Door acapella right now, being blessed. What's the name of the next song going to do for us?
The next song is Halo by Beyonce. I'm sure you're all familiar with it.
Halo by Beyonce. I've never heard of. Who is she? Sasha Fierce. I think she likes me.
And this is Elizabeth on the solo. One, two, three, four.
Remember those walls I built? Well, baby, they're tumbling down. And they didn't even put up a fight. They didn't even make a sound. I found a way to let you in, but I never really had a doubt. Standing in the light of your halo, I got my angel now. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking. It's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can see your halo. Pray it won't fade away. Halo, I can see your halo. Halo, halo, I'm addicted to your light. I swore I'd never fall again, but this don't even feel like falling. Gravity can't forget to pull me back to the ground again. It's like I've been awakened. Every rule I had you breaking. It's the risk that I'm taking. I ain't never gonna shut you out. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it won't fade away. Halo, I can see your halo. Halo, 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 I can see your halo. I can feel your halo, 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 halo. Everywhere I'm looking now, I'm surrounded by your embrace. Baby, I can see your halo. You know you're my saving grace. You're everything I need and more. It's written all over your face. Baby, I can feel your halo. Pray it won't fade away. Halo, I can see your halo. Halo, 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 I can see your halo. Halo, 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 halo.
Folks out there getting blessed by the musical stylings of Girls Next Door right now. Girlsnextdooracapella.com. Girlsnexdooracapella.com. Ladies, I want to ask you all one question. Very important for folks out there who've never been to the University of Illinois. What is the best food spot on campus? Whether it's a residence hall, whether it's a venue, you go on Green Street or downtown Champaign, Urbana, free Monday night, or $1, I should say not free, $1 sushi's at, such and such. Where is it? Where is the best food on campus? One time you have to bring someone here for the first time visiting. What would you say is the best? You don't have to all agree, man. You can say what's your favorite. Turgo.
Penn Station's always good.
Penn Station.
Oh, yeah, Penn Station. Qdoba. Qdoba fan.
Coronary artery bypass.
Anything with grease in it is usually good.
Insomnic counts. That's food. I gotta take you to this meal. Here's a cookie. One big cookie here for you. Go to town.
I don't see the problem.
Okay. What's the name of the next song? The last song for the evening. What's the song you're gonna do for us?
Okay, well, we're going to take you back a little bit with this song. This song is actually a medley of old Britney Spears songs.
As opposed to is this pre-shaven head?
Yes.
Pre-shaven head, okay.
Pre-everything.
And who's singing the lead on this? Who's singing the lead?
We have
Five. Are you gonna shave your heads during the song? No. Cause that'll be
One by one.
I'll say that'd be impressive. There you go. What's the name of the song again?
It's just the Britney Spears medley.
The Britney Spears medley. There you go, folks. WRFU here on 104.5 FM. Keep staying tuned with us.
One, two, three, four.
This is the story about a girl named Lucky. Early morning, she wakes up, knock, knock, knock on the door. It's time for makeup, perfect smile. It's you they're all waiting for. They go, isn't she lovely, this Hollywood girl? And they say she's so lucky, she's a star, but she cries in lonely heart, thinking if there's nothing missing in my life, then why do these tears come at night? Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh baby, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're out of sight, yeah, show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now, because my loneliness is killing me. And I must confess, I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby. Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you. But all I really want is to hold you tight, treat you right, be with you day and night. Baby, all I need is time. With a taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of your poison paradise. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. 'Cause now I'm stronger than yesterday. Now it's nothing but my way. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. And they say she's so lucky, she's a star, but she cries when you hit me, baby, one more time. My loneliness is killing me. Sometimes I run, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you. I'm slipping under. Intoxicate me now with your loving now. I think I'm ready now. 'Cause now I'm stronger than yesterday. Now it's nothing but my way. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. 'Cause now I'm stronger than yesterday. Now it's nothing but my way. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. Now I'm stronger.
Ladies of girls next door, ladies next door, I should say, stalking behind the windows behind which I'm looking and peering over to the next house. Some crazy people live next door, but I don't want to do that right now. Ladies, can I ask you, how do you come up with the songs that you do? What's the mechanism by which you create these new songs and medleys, sort of called? Because it's pretty creative for the last
We
one.
sing whatever we want, and for that last one, a lot of people take turns arranging. Kelsey arranged that song, so she just, picked some classic Britney songs and put them together.
Classic. Pre-shaven head. Classic.
Pre-crazy.
Old school. Pre-baby behind the wheel. And so the next place they can find you at November 6th is?
Gregory Hall on campus, right on the quad.
Gregory Hall. And they want to visit and find more information, they can go to?
www.girlsnextdooracapella.com.
Girls Next Door, thank you ladies for blessing the show once again. Thank you ladies for coming on. Next up we have Furious Type who's going to come on and bless the microphone. We're going from great to amazing with each second that passes, with each oracle vibration that permeates over this microphone, and vibration for you to consume from the sounds to the medulla oblongata. And I just keep moving my tongue, I don't even know why. Keep staying tuned with us, 5 more minutes now. Furious Type is up next. Thank you ladies, Girls Next Door. Manny Fresh, take it up, baby. It's WRFU, Urbana 104.5 FM. Blessed as always by different scholars from the community coming onto the microphone and converge here on the space that we call this show. Standing to my left, to the right, tell them who you are, where you're coming from. What's going on, man?
We're Furious Type. We're from Champaign, Urbana area. We're going to play a few originals for you tonight. We're also in a cover band called Trailer Park Moses. We're playing tomorrow night at Memphis on Main.
And where can they find you in general for the websites?
We're at MySpace/One Furious Type.
The number one.
The number one, right?
Furious
and,
Type.
MySpace.com/Trailer Park Moses.
Tell folks the meaning behind having two names. How does that work for you guys?
We've always pretty much just played covers, and we just started doing originals, so we were going to try to maybe have a kind of different spin on it.
Okay, so Trailer Park Moses is when you're doing covers.
Right.
And Furious Type is when you're doing originals.
Right.
Okay, so the Furious Type is blessing us tonight, so they're doing all originals.
Right.
Okay. What's the name of the first song going to do for us?
The first one's called The Overseer.
The Overseer. Well, how we doing vocals? We good? Folks, you're going to be blessed by the musical stylings of Furious Type. Andy Marillion always blesses the microphone. Does great. Jesse's back there. Mike is in here to my left. E-Bomb. Not the world.
E-Bomb.
E-Bomb. There we go, folks. Take it over. Furious Type.
All right, thanks a lot.
I can see you, I can be you, I can know you. I believe me, I'm atrocity, try to run away. Can you see my thoughts? Can you look to my eyes? Motivation, is to trivialize. Understand your design. What is yours is mine. Don't you know it's a shame? Will you have your retribution? Or will you? I can see you, can feel you. Now you can see through me too. I can be you, I can read you, I can own you. You believe me, I'm atrocity, try to run away. I can see my thoughts, look into my eyes. Motivation, is to trivialize. I can see you, can feel you. Now you can see through me too. Me too.
Yeah, folks, getting blessed right now by Furious Type, One Furious Type, MySpace.com/1 Furious Type. How you fellas doing right now? Are you doing good?
Yeah.
Man. Fresh out the block from Champaign. Where you guys from originally?
I'm from Champaign.
Oh, wow. Original source.
Pretty much Champaign, man.
Pretty much Champaign, born straight out the, pretty much across the board, Champaign. Any particular part of Champaign? Guitar part?
Yeah, them from the guitar part.
Oh, I was born across the, no.
Yeah, like pretty close to like Kirby.
Pretty close. That's where you're born? Is that where your mom and dad?
I'm from Indiana. I moved here. I'm a liar.
Faking the funk, man. Faking the funk, trying to claim the pain, but you don't even know what he's doing right now. Give him the website again. How can they contact you?
You can contact us on MySpace/Trailer Park Moses, MySpace/One Furious Type.
And the name of the next song will be?
The name of the next song is called Larceny.
Larceny. I haven't committed that yet. Maybe, but there's still time. There's still time.
I stand. Insights all around, things of which I've never seen before. Oh, the glistening that drips to my feet. What went wrong? This is my dilemma. This is a robbery. This is a larceny. Isn't it plain to see? This is a robbery. Lights were on in the guard shack when no one's supposed to be here. Mistaken valor, swimming in greed. Underneath the stealing, underneath the stealing, silly grimace. This is a robbery. This is a larceny. Isn't it plain to see? This is a robbery. Never been to heaven, never been to heaven. Tell me. Never meant to hurt you, just a victimless crime, and also for my own personal gain, left to be alone. For better, for better, for better. No one. This is a robbery. This is a larceny. Isn't it plain to see? This is a robbery. This is a robbery. This is a larceny. Isn't it plain to see? This is a
some of the best vocal stylings and drummers and going on in the background, artists, musicians going on from the Champaign Urbana area right now blessing the show. I want to thank everyone who contributes to the show, folks out there who can see this, never understand how much goes into actually making the show. So I want to thank all the folks behind the camera like Matt, like Manny, all the folks who've been contributing, doing all the actual hard work that actually matters. Folks, making me look better than I actually am, so I definitely appreciate that. And thank you to One Furious Type, myspace.com/One Furious Type, or Furious Type rather, and Trailer Park Moses, depending what you want to be called. What's the name of the next song, last song you're going to do for us, man?
The name of the next one's called Backstabber.
Damn, dude, you're trying to get at me. First with the larceny, then the backstabbing. Is there?
I'm all about you, man.
Is that what you're thinking? What can we do to Ray when he leaves the show? Is there a story behind that, backstabbers?
Not really. I mean, everybody's had contact with a backstabber before.
Oh Man, that's serious right there.
Nobody on the premises, I'm just saying.
MySpace.com/1 Furious type. Also MySpace.com/ Trailer Park Moses. Trailer Park Moses. Here we go.
Twist the blade under my skin. Made the grade sick with sin. That you're sinking in. Eyes so white, skin so cold, hands red from the consequences. Make it suffer, lay it all down at your feet. Get back at me, twist the knife, bleed me dry, you don't need. Make up your alibi, turn away. Plunge it deep and draw the blood. Backstabber, backstabber. Back at me, twist the knife, bleed me dry, you don't need. Make up your alibi, you turn away. Plunge it deep and draw the blood. Backstabber, backstabber. Bleed me dry, you don't need. Make up your alibi, turn away. Plunge it deep and draw the blood. Backstabber, backstabber.
God, Jesus, right, giving it for one Furious type right now. Broadcasting live from the show, WRFU Urbana 104.5 FM. Tell them where they can find you next. How can they get in contact with you?
We're playing tomorrow night at Memphis on Main. After that, we're playing at Po' Boys. It's the old TK Wendell's out in Urbana on November 20th.
At Po' Boys, give them what's the location again? Po' Boys where?
Po' Boys is It used to be TK Wendell's. It's on High Cross Road by the Walmart in Urbana. Just down south a little bit from there.
It's deep in the game right there, as we said. Deep in the game. Deep in the game. What's the website again? Give them the folks out there getting in contact with.
MySpace/OneFuriousType and MySpace/TrailerParkMoses. And yeah, just hit us up on there and we'll get back to you.
You guys want to play something quick real before you bounce out? Are you good? Want something random? One more? All right, one more. Let's take it over, fellas. What's the name of it?
All right, huh? Yeah. All right. This is actually Trailer Park Moses now.
Bring my fucking mask.
Oh wait. Hello. It's almost real crucial for a second. Yeah. Let's do it.
What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he taken any time to show you what you need to live? Tell it to me softly. Tell you why I really wanna know. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? What's your name? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he taken any time to show you what you need to live? Tell it to me softly. From you why I really wanna know. It's the time of the season for loving. What's your name? Who's your daddy? Is he rich like me? Has he taken any time to show you what you need to live? To the sun to tell you why I really wanna know. It's the time. Loving.
Checking out for the evening, man. WRFU people on 104.5 FM. I want to thank everyone who's contributed for the evening. I want to thank Jay Moses. I want to thank Jesse, who contributed earlier with Jay Moses, actually. Dena Goldberg, Jared Kimball. I want to thank the girls next door. I want to thank the Furious Type, I should say. And also want to thank Trailer Park Moses for doing the last song. Any last thoughts or words you want to offer, folks?
Not really.
Rejected from the left corner, right on the screen.
Appreciate that.
Anytime. Be a winner. Words to live by. Be a winner. Keep staying tuned. Listen to the show.
More light for me, nigga, it's too dark here. I need hope, I need air, light a spark here. No names, no lies, no games, man, it's still too easy just to walk in the park here. Switch your name, Superman, Kid Clark here. Man, you all out of focus, you need to play your part. And I embrace the future, break apart fear. Bullseye on your girl, but no dots here. Oh, you making me think so much of it. They talking about me a lot, they must be loving it. No heels, but the world got me tumbling. Bank account stunning, cause my pockets stay rumbling. I keep my eyes open, even when I dream.